Yes, people, I hope everyone is doing very well. Now, today I want to go through something very important when it comes to your OnlyFans management business, and it's going to be exactly how you can start to outsource all of the tasks inside the business so you actually have time in order to scale your business, right? Because a lot of the time, the CEO, like the manager or the owner of the business, is working too much inside of the business. Now, the CEO shouldn't be working inside the business. It should be working on the business, right? So that's what I'm going to go through in this video, and it's one of the things that have helped me scale the most to over 100K a month in OnlyFans management. And yeah, I think everyone should pretty much do this if they do have any sort of business, even if you're making 10K a month, right? So first thing, in order to scale really quickly, if you haven't already set up your OnlyFans management business or do already have a business but not really sure how to take it further, then click the links in the description, my Telegram and my Discord server. There is a free course inside the Discord, so make sure you go and watch that, as it's got a shit ton of insights completely for free on how you can actually start your business. And we've also got a coaching program that we're running at the moment. We are only taking 2 people for the rest of the year onto the program. So, don't message me if you are not going to work hard, etc. Get yourself the results that you deserve. I'm only going to be taking specific people into the program. And that's pretty much where you can get all of my SOPs, all of my strategies, how we run the business, how we get models, etc., etc. So yeah, if you are interested in any of those things, then do join the links in the description, especially the free links. So yeah, let's go. Right, I'm just going to go through why is delegating even important in the first place? Because you're probably thinking right, if I'm in a business and I'm running the business, and why would I not just want to take the most amount of money for myself and still do some of the tasks? But that's not how you scale, right? So this is how you start a business. You start a business by doing everything yourself. And as soon as that time comes where you no longer have any time to actually put into anything else, that's when you have to buy back your time. And that's what outsourcing is. Outsourcing is literally just buying back your time so you have more time to do other things. So I'm going to talk about if in the OFM business, right? So you first sign with your first model. You haven't made any money. You probably don't have any money. So you're going to be the one chatting all of the time. You're going to be the one posting. You're going to be the one chatting. You're going to be making the content plans. It's all going to be you, right? And once you can no longer, even have time to try and hire more models, that is when you need to outsource. So what do you actually have to outsource first? What is the best thing to outsource? Now, in the OnlyFans management business, it's quite obvious, but the chatting is the most important thing to get off your hands as soon as possible. Number one, because it takes up the most time, and number two, because you really don't want to be chatting because you're going to see some things that you don't want to see, right? That's all I'll say. So once you've outsourced the chatting, you now have lots and lots and lots of more hours to actually put into other things. Now, what can you actually do with these hours when you're in OFM? Because there's only a few things in OFM which you actually need to do. You need to do the chatting, you need to do the marketing, and you need to sort out all the content, right? And talking to the creators. There's not that many things. Now, there's a few things that go in each, but in total, there's not that many things. So once you've actually hired the chatters and the 24 hours a day of chatting is fully taken out of your hands, this is when you can actually start to be thinking about how are you going to get either more clients, more traffic sources, because those are the things that are going to help you scale. Because you're either going to scale vertically with more traffic sources, or you're going to scale horizontally by getting more clients, right? It's as simple as that. So all of the chatting work has been taken out of your hands. What now? Now, you have time to focus on other marketing methods. You can either hone in on a few and get those as good as you can get them. So for example, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, TikTok, if you want to focus on 4, or you can start to focus on other marketing methods, such as dating apps, right? There's so many more, marketing methods like paid promotion, which you could focus on, that you can pretty much put all your spare time into now. Now, once you're still doing the posting, you're focusing on the traffic methods, but you're not doing the chatting. And because you're focusing on more and more things, you've now sort of clogged up your time again, back when you were chatting, right? Similar like that. Now, what do you do now? What is the next best thing to outsource? Now, the next best thing to outsource is definitely the posting and the content organizing. Pretty much just the posting and like moving around the content, all of this sort of stuff. Now, how are you going to find someone who can actually do this for you? Now, there's groups on Telegram, which are like, you know, job advert groups with like 50,000 plus people. There's agencies who are putting out job postings, and there's also people who are looking for jobs, right? And it's very, very easy to just go into one of these groups, message someone off there, and just literally get them working the same day. It's really that easy. You know, if, for example, you want to hire chatters and you need chatters on that day, you can probably get a chatter working in about an hour or 2 hours. It's really that simple to actually get someone on. So that's where you can get the chats from, and that's also where you can get your posters from. But yeah, that is the next thing you want to outsource. And I'll tell you why you want to outsource that in particular, and not the thinking of the content ideas, for example. It's because the content ideas actually take a lot of brain power and a lot of thinking. And you want to keep doing those tasks because, you know, you want to get rid of the bot tasks. We call them bot tasks, right? So like chatting is a bot task. It just has to be done all the time, all the time, all the time. Posting is a bot task because it's just like you put a video here, you move it to here, and you write a caption. It's just a bot task. Coming up with content plans and strategies is not bot tasks, right? So doesn't mean you can't outsource it, but you don't want it to be the first thing that you outsource. You want to get all of the bot tasks off your hands so you can actually start working like a business owner, right? So you've got the chatting outsourced. You've got the posting outsourced. Now who do you hire to actually come onto the business and take more of the work out of your hands so you have more time to scale in other areas? You can hire someone to actually make the content plans. Now, I would recommend to hire someone from a first world country. So either English speaking country, sorry. So either the UK, Canada, the US. Yeah, you want to hire someone from a first, you know, a country that speaks English first, because there's a lot that goes into these things, which you don't want to just hire a $3 an hour Filipino to go and do, right? So, although you're going to be paying a bit more for the person who's going to come on from the United States or England, they're going to do the job so much better. And, you know, after a while, this person can actually build up to someone who can actually run the company for you, right? So, always bear that in mind, and always bear in mind that any of your team, always try and give them promotions when possible and outsource different tasks to them. Because once someone has been in your business for quite a long time, they understand the business, and it's going to be much easier to just promote them than to get someone completely new who has no idea about your business, how you work, etc., etc., etc. So that's how you can sort of outsource some tasks when it comes to OnlyFans management. Now, if you are looking to start an agency, join the links in the description, my Telegram and my Discord. I got a free course in the Discord, which you can literally go and watch. You don't need to put your email in. And we also have a coaching program at the moment. So if you do want to join that and get all of my systems, all of my operating, and all of my strategies that I pretty much use to get models and scale them and chat on their accounts, etc., then give me a message and we can see if you're right fit for the program, because we don't just take anyone in on these. You know, I want to make sure it's the right person, etc., etc. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and you have a very good rest of your day.